Boys, today we got a banger. The 10th inning dropped. There's so many stubs to be made. As you guys know, giant roster update. I made so many stubs. My roster update prediction video did really well. I literally got almost every single one of these right, and I think I made 200,000 stubs off this. It was absolutely amazing. I probably should have gone in a little bit more. I invested about 200K, but looking back at it now, I wish I would have invested literally every single one of my stubs, and I would have just been a millionaire right now, but didn't quite make that. Griffey came out, absolutely insane. There's so much content that dropped today. I can't cover it all in one video, that's why I'm going to be going over it in a second video tonight, but this is strictly about the content update. I am so proud of San Diego Studios. They did this great. The fact that they only dropped one boss honestly made me happier. I didn't want to see 3 Griffies. I would have been pretty mad because then it would have been like, which Griffey do I take? So I'm glad that they only did 1 Griffey. I'm glad that they cleared up all the speculation about that. It was definitely something that was really cool. I was kind of expecting it, so I'm not going to be like this was out of nowhere. But the postseason cards were even better than I thought. Randy Arozarena literally is a budget King Griffey Jr. It is insane. Before we get into this video, guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you're new. We're growing every single day on that road to 1K. And let's get right into the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Might Be. I'm back home, so I'm doing this video in my bedroom back home instead of in college. But holy content drop. This is absolutely crazy. We've got so many things to look at. First thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the roster update. These were my predictions video. The guys I invested in that went up were absolutely nuts. Blake Snell was one of them. And the fact is, just all these cards that went up was crazy. I invested in literally 40 Giancarlo Stantons, so I'm going to look at these crazy. Blake Snell, I did not invest in Tim Anderson or George Springer, but I did in Walker Buehler, which is absolutely insane. If we go and look at the guys who looked up, I was almost certain on this card, Julio Urias. He was insane, absolutely insane over the postseason. Definitely made it easily. And so that was pretty cool. Julio Urias was a stud, absolute animal. Valdez was someone I also invested in a little bit. Dude was an absolute animal. And so basically I made hundreds of thousands of stubs. We'll look at this in a minute, but I literally think that I made probably 300,000 stubs. We'll look at it in the video. But oh my gosh, the 10th inning. I was wrong about the inning boss. I thought it was going to be 3 different versions of Griffey, which kind of definitely interesting. But, you know, it's okay. I'm glad that they only gave 1 card. This card is honestly a lot better than what I thought of. Basically, max against righties. The thing about this card is he's going to have 99 fielding whenever you prestige him. Absolutely insane. And whenever you prestige him, he's also going to meet the benchmark against lefties. He's going to be 102 and basically above 100 and 110 in the contact and power against lefties. Gonna have 94 vision, that's okay. The speed, once it gets to 88, he can play center field. I know that you guys might still want Mickey Mantle in there since he's got 95 speed and diamond defense. But I'm definitely thinking about putting Griffey in center since he's going to have 99 fielding. Definitely a toss-up, you know. You don't really see a huge difference in the animations. But that 95 reaction is absolutely amazing. So this card's just absolutely nuts. It's making my decision really hard because there's so many stuff to go on. The showdown, I'm going to go over in my next video how to complete the 10th inning program fast, so I'm not going to go over that too much. We're going to go strictly the content drop in this video, and then on a later video, either late tonight or early tomorrow, there's going to be another video talking about how to finish this 10th inning fast. But we're actually going to go over the content as it was absolutely amazing. Player programs, the new Joe Morgan looks really nuts. Honestly, a lot better than what I thought he was going to be. Really cool card. Joe Morgan's an absolute animal. He crowds the plate. I like it. I like his diamond fielding. 92 speed with a 99 steal. I love seeing that. When you go to his quirks, kind of, you know, he doesn't really have bunt master, so he's not really a bunt cheeser, but the guy is an absolute animal. Definitely someone who rakes righties, and he's going to be really good for the event coming up. Speaking of events, before we go into it, we're going to look at Corey Seeger. Oh my gosh, Corey Seeger looks absolutely insane. And that Peter Fairbanks, I know he doesn't look like he's going to be very good, but this card and Diego Castillo, they might be some really good cards. I'm really looking forward to using some of these guys. As far as Diego Castillo goes, his slider and sinker is usually disgusting. I like that he has a big differential between his 4-seamer and his sinker. Doesn't have really insane perks. He does have outlier too, so his sinker's going to be hard, which honestly I'm not a big fan of because it makes his sinker and fastball look like kind of the same. Kevin Kiermaier, great fielding. And Justin Turner, he kind of rakes a little bit against lefties. Average card, not going to really make anyone's. Walker Buehler and Randy Arozarena. Let's look at this Randy Arozarena card. This is really hard. I mean, I think he's going to be a bench bat on my team in general, but this card is really, really good. Really, really good. Obviously, he's maxed against the righties, and then lefties, 125, 112. If he's got a good swing, I mean, I hate to say it, but this card is basically Griffey. He's basically a budget Griffey with worse fielding. He's got those absolute raking stats. I don't know how his swing is. I never really used his other postseason card he got. Corey Seeger looks insane. The drop is absolutely nuts this year. I might have Corey Seeger play third for me, as I feel like he's got one of those swings. He just had a really good swing. I like his live series. 85 fielding, that'll be gold defense at third base or second, whatever I decide. So I'm really liking this. I'm definitely going to try him instead of Honus Wagner. I think he's going to be really good. Bueller kind of intrigues me. Slider, cutter. The only thing is I don't like that he has 3 fastballs and one of them isn't a sinker. I feel like the 2-seam and 4-seam kind of intertwine a little bit weird. I like he has a cutter. I like that he has a slider and knuckle curve. Doesn't have a changeup. I wish instead of that 2-seam fastball he had a changeup. That would make me like him a little bit more. Steve Pierce, not really anything special in my opinion. Yeah, he has a little bit of pop, but I don't think this card's gonna replace anybody at first base. Absolute insane drop though. I'm just so stunned. San Diego Studios. This is definitely the second biggest drop that we've had all year. As you guys know, we're gonna have November 2nd is gonna be the new World Series. So whenever that comes out, I'm gonna be absolutely grinding that as well. Let's go look at the event. You know me, I love events. I love grinding events. It's Kirby Yates. And the thing about Kirby Yates that really just kind of excites me is that he's kind of good, you know? I thought that this card was BP last year whenever he came out, but the thing about Kirby Yates is he's really accurate. I know his control is only 84, but this dude's got really good stats. Max Ks per 9, max home runs per 9, hits per 9 aren't max, but they're pretty good. I don't think this card is going to be the most expensive guy and the best guy in the bullpen, just because Kirby Yates, you know, he doesn't really move that much. I know that some people liked this card last year. I didn't think he was the greatest. I thought he was pretty easy to hit, but he doesn't really overpower you with anything, and he's not really filthy. As you can see, the splitter and the slider are pretty much the same speed, and 2-seam and 4-seam aren't really like crazy. So this is going to be a little bit fun. I mean, only 30 wins. That's not bad. Some of the rewards that you get past it they're amazing, but they're not like crazy good. So nothing crazy, nothing insane. I definitely think it's going to be a little bit interesting. You know, it's going to be a pretty good game. They're 3-inning games, so this shouldn't take too long for you. But free stubs, free players, that's what I like to see, SDS. I love this stuff. Now, this content drop has just been absolutely insane. I'm going to be grinding the heck out of it. Like I said, there's going to be a video going up on how to finish this really, really fast. So it's not going to be here, but it's going to be probably later today. I'm going to go over this stuff. I definitely think you guys deserve to know this. The content drop is absolutely insane. I mean, the fact that we just got so many different things at once is awesome. I'm definitely going to have to get King Griffey and put him in my outfield. Like, I was kind of skeptical about whether or not I would get him. Big fan of the kid Sox, but you just can't argue with this card. I mean, he's probably one of the best outfielders in the game. Him comparably to Trout is really insane. I mean, definitely an absolute bat against righties. And he's got the defense to back him up. This card is literally everything you want in someone. So I hate to say it, but Ty Cobb might have to go. I might need to sell Ty Cobb. I know I'm hitting like 397 with him, but Ken Griffey might be the guy out there. Definitely going to try him out. Not going to sell Cobb yet. But let's go look at the collections, and we're kind of going to go over some of the roster guys that I had. Because, oh my goodness, did I make a lot of stubs. I'm pretty sure I made a ton of stubs. I know the guys I invested in were kind of a lot. And, you know, Giancarlo Stanton, 37 of this card. So I'm just going to quick sell all the duplicates. That is 180,000 stubs. Now that is a big W. Huge W. I can't believe, like, I knew Giancarlo was going to go diamond. This dude was an absolute animal in the postseason. How could he have not gone diamond? So that was basically what I needed to do. Let's go. The other big guy that I invested in was obviously Blake Snell. So let's go to the Rays and we'll go and do that. I just can't believe I made so many stubs. You know, I definitely knew these guys were going to go, and I knew it was going to be a banger. Kind of just absolutely stunned, though, that it ended up going up the way that I wanted it to, you know? So I'm super pumped about it. Let's go over. Let's go find the Rays. I know it's kind of taken a while, but I definitely made a ton of stubs here. Definitely, you know, one of my best roster update predictions, as I was literally right on every single one of them. We got the Dodgers and the Rays are going to be the two guys that I still have to go. Obviously, we're pretty far away from that, so the Urias is going to be one of them. The Buellers, okay, we'll do this. I pretty much got a good amount of this. Pretty good. I mean, 50 stubs there. Like, that's good. I bought them all for about 3,900, so it's about 1,000 profit per. And also these Julio Uriases, I got them for about 700 each. So those are pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Those are what I expected from this. So that's 31,000 subs. Now we just got the Rays, and then we're absolutely killing it. Obviously, I probably passed the Rays. You guys probably like, what am I doing? But 37 Blake Snells. I'm basically rich right now. I might be a millionaire again, but oh my goodness, did I make a lot of stubs off this predictions video. 180,000 stubs there. I knew this guy was going to go diamond. Absolutely insane. I think the only other person I invested in that didn't go up is Kyle Tucker. Unless Kyle Tucker did go up, I honestly didn't see him. So we're at So we're at like 900,000 stubs right now, and obviously I'm probably going to sell Ty Cobb whenever I get Griffey, and I might even sell Honus whenever I end up getting that brand new Corey Seeger. Definitely going to try out that Randy Rosarena, but I want to know in the comment section below what you guys think about the 10th inning program being dropped. Do you guys like the Griffey? Do you guys like that it's only one boss? Do you guys enjoy all this stuff? As you guys know, Stage 4 is coming right around the corner. It's on the schedule, so I'm really looking forward to that. There's going to be another video tonight, so don't worry about that. There's going to be lots more content where this came from. So much content that I couldn't really go over every single thing in one video, so that's why there's going to be 2 for you. So you guys will see me later tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I might be out.